I don't know if you could tell, but I definitely do not like Christmas, and it's totally not my favorite holiday. So I try not to make it that obvious, so I wore the subtle outfit today. It's not like I've had a countdown since last Christmas or anything like that, and there's 101 days till Christmas, but who's really counting honestly? So no matter what holiday you celebrate in December, it's a season of traditions. And for example, a tradition a lot of us have is gift giving. But let's be real, gift giving is super stressful. It's never ending. You finally find that perfect gift. That's great, you're not done, you have to wrap it. And that can be the most aggravating part of it, honestly.
Amen.
According to Statistica.com, the top 3 reasons why people despise wrapping gifts is 1, that it takes too much time, 2, they don't have enough materials, and 3, the end product is never what they envisioned it to be. And honestly, I've agreed with all of those points at some point in my life, and I used to hate wrapping gifts. But now that I've learned how to do it, I love it, and it's my favorite thing. So today, I'm going to show you guys how to wrap a present. There's so many ways you can wrap a present, but I'm going to show you the most simple, basic, and easy way to make your presents look amazing. So what you'll need is your present, obviously, some wrapping paper. I strongly recommend the ones with lines so you can have a clear cut. Tape, scissors, a gift tag, and a bow. So let's get started. So first you're going to want to measure out the paper. And honestly, this is the part I struggled with most, but I got some tricks that'll make sure you have the perfect amount of wrapping paper. And this is the most crucial part because if you have way too much or way too little, your present just doesn't look as good as it could be. So you're going to set down your present first. And, sorry, I'm working with a smaller surface. We're going to find the width of the present first. And my trick is to take both of your hands and put it on the side of each present. And that's going to be about how wide you want your paper to be. And this is a generic rule of thumb. Obviously, you're going to have gifts that are different shapes and sizes. But this is a generic rule of thumb. And to double check, I lift up the side of the paper. Make sure it's about 3/4 of the way up. That's about good. Just to double check. And then you are going to cut where that is at.
I like your wrapping. I like your wrapping.
Oh, thanks. So we don't need that anymore. Now we're working with this. Now we're going to find the length that we need for the paper. So pretty much the end goal is we want both of these sides to come up and be taut and slightly overlap each other. So I just focus on one side, getting one side perfect first. So what I do is I take one side and I put it towards the center. And you can position the box differently just to get it where it's going to lay at the center. And that's about where it is. So then I'm going to take this other side. I'm not going to tape this quite yet. I'm just going to hold it. And I'm going to place it over. And obviously there's a lot of extra that we don't need. So I go on eye level just to see where I need to cut to make it slightly overlap each other. And I go ahead and cut it right here, just so it's easier to see where I'm cutting. And we don't need that anymore. And then I just double check that they go together and they overlap each other, which they do. And you can always cut off less if you're worried that if you're going to cut too much, you can always cut it off more. So now we are ready to actually wrap the gift. So we're going to take the two sides we were just playing with, and we're going to put it towards the center. So I'm going to take one side, place it towards the center. I'm going to probably say this a lot, but it's really important to make sure you're pulling it tight and making sure it's taut. That's what's going to make the gift look smooth. And what I'm going to do is actually tape it directly on the box. And then I'm going to do the same to the other side. Okay, so you're going to have something like this. You're going to have two open ends, and they almost look like circles. So we're going to take this top part, the middle part, and we're going to push it straight down against the box, like so. As you see, these two flaps will naturally form, and that's okay. So we're gonna push it flat against the box, that middle part, and we're gonna tape it directly onto the box. Then, with the natural flaps that just formed, we're just gonna crease it where it's naturally already forming, just making sure they're sharp. And then we're gonna pull both flaps to the center. And then again, this bottom part's gonna naturally fold itself. So you just really wanna just crease where it's already naturally creasing. You can do the same to the other side. Then just kind of crease where it's naturally going already. Then we're gonna pull this bottom flap we just made up. But I like to, if you see, there's like a point. I don't like that because I just don't think it'll be as symmetrical. So I fold that in, like so, and I'm gonna push it up so it's a flat, even line. Then you're just gonna do the exact same thing on this side. I'm gonna go a little faster. So take this middle part, top middle part, put it flat against the box. I'm gonna tape it directly there. Crease the two flaps that are already forming. And then we're gonna push those against the box as well, while creasing the bottom flap that's already forming. Like so. Then we're gonna fold that triangle tip in to make a flat, even line. And then we're gonna push it up. So now you got a wrapped gift, but it doesn't look fun yet. So you're gonna write your gift tag to who you're giving it to and your name. You're gonna place that on the box, as well as a bow. I get my bows pre-made. That's one thing I haven't yet to learn. And then we're gonna place it on the box. So there you have it. You have a beautifully wrapped present to give to your friend. Now you may be asking why? Why would I go through all of this work just for someone to rip into it? Why couldn't I just put it in a bag, get some tissue paper, and call it a day? Well, you could, but you shouldn't. And I'm not just saying that because it's more fun and festive to do so, but did you know studies actually show that people have a more favorable attitude to gifts that are wrapped in gift wrap than the ones that are put in a bag or not wrapped at all?
That's true.
This is because when they're unwrapping a gift, it tends to link people to joyous occasions in their life. So when they're unwrapping it, they're actually unconsciously feeling joyful, which is really interesting. So next time you're giving your friend or family a gift, I challenge you to go the extra mile just by wrapping it to make someone's gift extra special.